Alright, chat, we back. I'm on that 2K. Hey, shout out Ray Daniels for having that ear, cause that little move is a hit, so he know about it. Damn, Ray Daniels got the ear, bro. He co-signed Lil Moo like he already knew. Like, that's hard. I can't find the remote. Oh, there you go. Just got the crib clean today. Whenever she do my shit, it be like, where's everything again? But where? Let's go. 2K. I ain't gonna lie, shit ain't been good for me on the video games lately. I've been taking L's. That's not what I like. TV way too loud. I was watching that Diddy shit. What y'all think about that Diddy shit though? 50 Cent kind of crazy, right? Like, I think I already said this, but 50 Cent is a menace, nigga. 50 Cent is a menace. I got an update. There we go. Let's tap that. All right.
Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still 101? I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? You just how I feel right
Let me set up my chat. And I know. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, TM88 project might be slightly better than Metro's. And that's just my non-biased opinion, cause I'm a big fan of both of those guys. I mean, I might be a little bit more of a fan of TM88, I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, so yeah, I guess this is a biased opinion. But, you know what I mean? Shout out to both of them niggas. Reviving the cities, bro. Alright, King, who you got? Jay Prince? Get Toronto then, Jay Prince.
Tell me if you still love.
Right now. Tell me you still fuck. Oh, the Spurs are a tier 1 team now. What? I know. I ain't mean to get them, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't mean to get OKC. I was really trying to still cycle through the teams and shit. And just landed on them.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, You wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen. Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves spotting away shots just like this.
Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Quickly. Drops in the layup for two.
Stop that.
Quickly's
That's
got his
insane.
second basket.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Back to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. To the inside. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And it's Holmgren missing. Deflects the pass. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder head coach had a few moments to share with me. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And here is Williams. He's guarded by Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren.
Wow.
That doesn't go either for Holmgren.
Wow.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Pass to SGA. On target from range. SGA's got 6 points.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Shed. Here's Wallace. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Count it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
SGA double to the middle. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Wow.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Shed. Inside. Pass to Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A first-round pick in 2023. Grady Dick took a huge step forward in year 2.
Come on, bro. You bullshitting. You bullshitting, my boy.
Oh, he sure did, B.A. Nearly doubles his scoring average. And I think you can trace that directly to the conditioning that he put in the offseason. It shocks a lot of guys when they are early in their career how much conditioning it takes to endure the length of an NBA season. And Grady put in the work.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Here's Williams. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder leading by 1.
The Raptors, 14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along? Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you guys.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Walter. 6 on the shot clock. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Shed. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City trailing. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Mobo. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Mobo's got his second basket of the game.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's SGA. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. A big triple. Gilgeous Alexander.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Joe on the wing. No points yet. Now here's Caruso. Outside, SGA. The 3-ball. Mobo with the rebound. And here are the Raptors now. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Joe with the ball. Williams from long range. Mobo with the rebound. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
From deep, SGA. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front This is first level good. So good. Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big time athleticism on display.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Caruso outside. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Toronto. Down low. Barnes. Barnes gets it to go inside.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Pass to Wallace. Takes a three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Barnes a screen. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. Toronto passing it around to the paint. Holmgren with the block.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Pass to Caruso. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Holmgren. Pirtle grabs a miss. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 1. The 3, Barrett. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Wallace. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Ingram. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a one-point game.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Left side, Williams. Here he goes. Pirtle with some nice D. Raptors trail by 3. It's tipped. Here's the break. And here's Caruso outside. Drills it from deep. Caruso's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, you really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything. Back to you, Brian.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got 6 points. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Pure from three-point range. He's got 10.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Here's quickly. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. On the wing, Caruso. 10 points for him. Now Holmgren. Over Pirtle. And it's Holmgren missing. On the wing quickly. Back to Pirtle. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 8 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
3/4 of play and a close one here. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. We've got more in store. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Shot from 16. Mobo with the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Now Grady Dick. Inside. Mobo can't hit. Now SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Cat going to work inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Ingram. And stolen by Williams. From deep, SGA. Rebound by the Raptors. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. To the middle. Here's Mobo. Misses the layup. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren missing. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Down low. Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
It's Holmgren, high post. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren inside. Misses the baby hook. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Ingram. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Toronto. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
As always, Allie, we thank you.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Here's SGA. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. 4-point game. Pirtle rips down the board. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Ingram.
Hello.
Now Pirtle. That's a man on a mission right there.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through the pressure, bringing out his best.
Here's the pass to Williams. Rejected by Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Casey Wallace.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will punch shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Can't hit it. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Scotty Barnes, the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Here's SGA. Outside Dort. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
My goodness, Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Ingram banks it home. Big shot.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
Right side, SGA. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Ingram. Dort with a steal. SGA. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Outside Ingram. Now Barrett. Fires it from 14. Barnes outside. Here's quickly. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first.
Hey, good game,
and that
bro.
gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Needed that one, man. Fuck.
You know how we do it. West side. Hitting on the west side. Coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side.
Shit, you wanna go 2? We can go 2. They done updated the tiers and shit. It makes more sense now. Oh shit, Steps hurt.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legley, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Right side, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. And Zubac over to help. Porzingis can't hit. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Harden right side. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Porzingis. The Clippers grab the miss. And there's the call on Rizachet.
Slow that shit down.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team.
Go Hawks.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Harden. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Johnson left side.
Let's go.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Harden scanning the floor. A three from Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Rizachet missing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here's Leonard, following the miss by Porzingis.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Leonard on the wing. Harden outside. Pass to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Alexander Walker. That one goes. Count it. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Harden outside. Offline with his three. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Porzingis. Now Alexander Walker. Rizachet wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Rizachet.
Rizachet's got 5 now. Now here's Harden. Buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
On the wing, Daniels. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Back to Harden. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading from deep three-point land. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Leonard inside. He's got 7. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Back to Wallace. And
come on, and one
shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Outside for Batum. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Releases from 15. No good off the front iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oh, my God.
The Clippers leading. Over to the left wing. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Here's Dennis from outside off the mark. And the Hawks with possession. Pass to Wallace. Okongwu down low. Hasn't made one yet. And that one, good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Batum wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Batum at his first 3 points of the game. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
The kick out to Lopez. Done outside. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Riesesheim. That's foul number 2 for him. 12 seconds left now here in the second. There's Harden training the 3.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter. And for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Here's Johnson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Clippers on top, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Johnson. Good D by Lopez. Clippers leading by 7. Wow. Fast break for Hawks. Up the floor. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the lock-in.
With it, 11 points in the game. Releases. A rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trailed by 5. Stolen by Harden. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Harden with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the dunk by Lopez.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Kennard. To halt the run. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. In last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
The Hawks trailed by 11. Alexander Walker on the wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Alexander Walker with the ball.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Bogdanovich left side. A free ball. It's not going to go for him. In the corner, Kennard with it. Cranes the three-pointer. Kennard's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Harden draws the double. Here's Leonard.
Damn, weak ass.
Good, Kawhi working near the hoop.
Kawhi, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
The Hawks again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 11. Collins, good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Newell. They set the screen. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And Harden launches it from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot from the low post is good. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Clippers leading by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Dennis. Nothing on the board. Bogdanovich uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the third. And here's Brown outside. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
20 seconds. The Hawks, 35.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. It's Harden with the drive. Harden with a three of his own.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
Daniels, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12 to the right side. Stolen. Pass to Johnson. Back to Daniels. A shot by Johnson, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now Harden, left side Leonard. Over Daniels. And it's Leonard missing. The Hawks trail by 12. The deep three from Kennard. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Leonard! And he hits from 17.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Zubac defending. Alexander Walker with the ball. Working off the pick, he throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Johnson rips down the board. The Hawks trail by 9. Layup, no good. And here's Harden. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. There's the shot. No good there. Strong move off the glass.
Well, Richelet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Harden outside. Green by Zubac. Knocked away. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Johnson.
Damn.
Outside. Screen by Zubac. It's Harden with the drive.
And on the drive, Harden is so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Oh, what a finish.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Harden outside. .51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Atlanta with it. 7-point differential. Kennard on the wing. Takes it inside. From outside, that one is off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden, Johnson rips down the board. And down goes Here's the free. And stolen by Daniels. It's off target. So it's the Clippers taking the lead. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up.
I'm paid to do this shit. Like, what? I work to do this shit. What are you talking about? What I do it for free? If it stop costing me money, of course I do it. If it start paying me, yeah, I'll be happy to do it. Talking money when I'm talking. What? Think I get paid for this shit? Not yet. Not yet, man. No, not yet. Not yet.
Chicken in the park, got your girl watching my. In New York, I merely rock. He can't hide it in his sock. I am not a rapper, all these other rappers soft. They hoping I fall.
What tier you fucking with, Tony?
I'm at the top, I'm just a brown boy from the block. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in all so many photos that I cropped.
Wait till you're announced.
That's annoying.
We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chase. Nobody want to play the your greatness and she'll send the call out.
Hey, quit that game. I asked you what time you what tier you was trying to play. You was quiet. Now you got a mic. You see how you niggas be?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce.
What the fuck that mean? Bro, you can shut the fuck up or you can quit. Let me know.
Pass to Hachimura. No one near Reeves as he lets it go.
Well, then play the
it's
game.
Good from long range. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one down.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you would.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
From past the arc. Rebound the Lakers. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Tim, DeAndre was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves.
Hello?
Hey, Rich, you got a food delivery. Can I let him up?
Yeah.
All right, on the way.
So well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight. Absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Why you do that?
Reeves can't hit. The Lakers leading. James with it. He's picked up by James. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 7 points.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers leading by 5. The shot's good from LeBron.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it's so hard to take away a three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
A minute 50 left in the first. To the middle. Oh, nice!
Look at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
The drive by James. Off target from the baseline. Lakers trail by 4. And here's Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
The score now all even. 10 points for him.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's way. And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And here's Reeves outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. On the wing, Doncic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Reeves outside. There's the 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 13 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so, both teams.
25.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here is Los Angeles now. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Smart misses. Lakers trail by 4. James in the post. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he got fancy.
Appreciate you, bro. You said you wanted to quit, bro. Go ahead. I need more wins, man.
Not be denied. What a burst.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
On the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
The tray. The shot missing.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to LaRavia. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
LeBron James.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Jamaican food, Jamaican food.
So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Pass to Hayes. Now Reeves.
What the fuck?
The Lakers will retain possession.
What are you doing, Austin?
1:33 left in the first half.
The incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
That's good on the jump shot. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguarded.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This one for three. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clock. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Reeves with it. He's got 7. no good on the last second attempt this time. And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers trail by 7. Now Doncic count the basket. Doncic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Luka on the move. And the rejection by Ayton. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Number 23.
On defense, the Lakers count that one. Reeves has got 9 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to James. Reeves outside. It's hauled in by Doncic. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
good on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura, no good. Out to Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Nice D from Doncic.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Reeves gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Doncic, no good on the free throw. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages.
What?
Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Making a change here.
For your Lakers youth dance team, let me hear you.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the three. Luka hits the three.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
A nice shot by
and one.
James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he was tough there at the rim, and at this point in the game, you need good looks.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Aiden the screen. Here's LaRavia.
Come on,
Lays it up
Jackson
off the
Hayes.
glass.
What the fuck?
And the Lakers lead by 6.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hachimura's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And James throws it down.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Reeves outside. And the shot goes in. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves outside. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Good work defensively by Reed. Lakers trail by 9. And they double up James. Reeves outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 9. Back to Kleba. Hachimura grabs the miss. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And here is Doncic. Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Reeves has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Lakers. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Free throw good. Reeves. Lakers leading by 7. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Doncic outside. Pass to James. Puts up a deep 3. The putback. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. And Doncic with the triple.
And they won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now Reeves. And there's the drive. Lays it in off the window.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And a nice assist for the lay-in on the transition play.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And there's the 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key
Give me that.
to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Jacks up a 3. Reeves rips down the ball. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron up top. Now Hachimura. Knocks down the 3.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Doncic misses the deep 3.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Down he goes for 3.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 12. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And you just have to avoid silly fouls here, guys. Defend with caution. Maybe get ready to make some free throws. If they can do that, he's looking really good here.
Here's Doncic. There's 25 seconds left in the game. From 19, that one goes.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Not that time. It won't go.
Give me that.
And stolen by LeBron. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea
why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can...
Can't win like that.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furl, I'm the owner of the building. I'm chillin' with you like Jack. And I mag, never Benz on the lap. Man, I've been in the back with the in the stars. I've been out front with the thugs and the guards. I've been on the yard with the... I only run with... I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star, running from the car. I drop bars and slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself.
What
I'm in
up,
the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby. You're killing yourself. Come on, I got your back. You can chill in my depth. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before too. We can hit my go get it. You still wanna kick it? We can. It won't cost you much. I'm a good buy. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough. You can't with me. Get the f out. You still in my...
Thanks for tuning in.
I need
We've
a
got
win,
some exciting
Chet.
basketball up ahead. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy.
I need a win,
and with us
Chet.
on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A. You can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Shots good by Matherin.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's a three-point game. And it's Matherin missing. Thompson in the post. Matherin with a rebound. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Nimhard, good.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Matherin has been well coached on when to give it up.
For three, Durant. Indiana with a rebound. On the wing, Matherin. No one near him. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Matherin's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Back to Şengün. Here's Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Pass to Shepard. Shoots over Nimhard. Shepard, that's good.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Walker. Huff. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Walker sets a screen. The drive by Nembhard. And here's Siakam for three. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got 5 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mathurin missing. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Thompson. Walker with some nice D. Siakam for three. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Gets the three to fall.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
The kick out to Walker. Nembhard outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets on offense. They trail by 11. For three, Durant. Here's Smith. And that one's good.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Houston has possession. On the wing, Durant. Mathurin with a steal. Here's Nembhard. Into the lane. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Nembhard's got 5.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Lays out. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's most... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they've set the zone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Yes, sir! KD for three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Pacers making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Up top, Nembhard. 5 points in the game. Back to Walker. Pass to Shepherd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam, that's good.
The guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Back to Holiday. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Siakam outside. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick to Durant. Fires the three. Indiana with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Back to Adams. Shoots over Walker. And another miss by Houston. Pacers leading by 5. To the middle. And here's Siakam for 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Here's Thompson. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Thompson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Houston making a change here. Indiana on offense. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Huff. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Huff's got 5 now.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Nice shot by Walker. And now a 10-point Indiana lead.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Outside Tate. Pass to Finney-Smith. Houston working the ball around. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Outside Matherin. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. From downtown, Huff pulls it in. Pacers leading by 10. Oh, stolen by Tate. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Shepard for 3. Not going to go that time. It could go. The shot off that time. And so that's the end of the first half. Indiana ahead. They're up by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And it's Houston's ball. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Shepard's got 12.
This is why Shepard is in this league, because of his ability to take over games with his scoring.
It's Walker on the wing. Back to Nembhard. Outside Walker. Launches the 3. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Shepard. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. He launches a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Pass to Şengün. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Nembhard, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Nembhard hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Okogie. The kick to Durant. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get off the shot. Takes the 3. The putback. Pass to Şengün. To the paint. Okogie. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Durant way outside. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. For 3, Durant. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Outside, Finney-Smith. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Left side, Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
And there's a pick. Pass to Robinson Earl. Gets the 3 ball to go. Robinson Earl's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Durant. 6 to shoot. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And it's Mathurin missing. Rockets trail by 13. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Jarris Walker. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. That one misses. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson goes in. Here's Siakam. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Indiana ahead. They lead by 12.
52.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's McConnell. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the inside. Robinson Earl. McConnell outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Shepard. McConnell's shot is off. Rockets trail by 12. Smith no good. Down low. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Siakam. Now McConnell. Siakam the screen. Here's Shepard. And stolen by Durant. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What a follow-up by Smith. Getting in there and hammering it right down.
Here's McConnell. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Siakam outside. Nice job inside from Siakam.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And here's Shepard for 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. To the left wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Tips it up. Outside to McConnell. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Gotta hate TJ.
Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Shepard. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepard, is someone you want taking jumpers.
Durant! Look at Durant taking advantage in the open floor.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Left side Walker. Now Mather. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Nimhard. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now Durant. Against contact inside.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Yes! Using that window!
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. It's just not a good look.
The 3 is in!
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Smith outside. Now Thompson. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Oh, KD returns the fire.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nimhard outside. And he drives in. Siakam fires. Siakam Siakam cashes in the triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Nembhard fires. Now Mathurin. Outside Siakam. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Mathurin, and he nails it.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Takes it inside. A thunderous two-hander with authority. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking.
Fuck, these niggas be on this fucking game so good at it. Like, this shit is insanity, bro. I got one more in me, and I'm off this shit. Honestly, fuck 2K, bruh. It's like, as soon as a nigga get over 500, they just start sending me the craziest games. Like, niggas that's 90 and 20. Like, bro, where are the niggas closer to? There we go. Like, where are the niggas that's in my ranking? Like, this shit crazy.
We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline. Pass to Ayton. James left side. Over Şengün. James, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's Doncic. The Rockets making the shot. 5 to shoot. Reeves can't hit. Pass to Smith. Back to KD. Drills the three-pointer.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Here's Ayton. Şengün covering. From deep, Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Here's Durant. Houston moving the ball around. Good work defensively by Hachimura. The Lakers off to a slow start. 6-point game. And the foul on Jason Tate. That is his first foul of the game.
On the floor for the Lakers, number 36.
Reeves outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
It's good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Reeves. Outside, James. And stolen by Şengün. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Thompson. And he converts the layup. 6 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
No good from Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Reeves with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Durant. A free ball. The shot. No good. Lakers trailed by 5. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the head coach for the Rockets gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And Hayes throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Lakers trailed by 9. Reeves right side. Doncic looking it over. On the wing, Doncic. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Here's Shepard. Kick out to Adams. Right wing. From 12 feet out. And so it's the Houston Rockets headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Doncic. 5 points in the game. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Down low. Tate, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Now Laravia. And here's Reeves outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Doncic steps on the gas.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
To the middle. To the right side. Vanderbilt with the steal. Reeves left side. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. To end the run. Screen by Capella. The shot by Holiday, no good. And with the trend break toward a faster pick, he missed watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss plays more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And they call an illegal screen here.
Hey guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Inside, pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles making a switch here.
In for Los Angeles, number 23.
Rockets trail by 7.
LeBron James.
Shepard with the ball. Misses in close.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Tate. Here's Shepard to end the cool streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Laravia. James looking it over. James with a powerful jam.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is. Consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
Here he goes. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 4 this quarter.
Taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepard using the screen and finding his spot.
It's drilled by 8. To the inside. Finney Smith. Pass to Shepard. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I like the touch from Shepard, finishing around the rim.
Another miss by LeBron. So it's the Rockets now. Here's a Kogi. Good. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
James, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Durant. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
The Rockets shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Good D by Johnson. They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Out to Doncic. Hachimura, the screen. The train. And it's Doncic missing. It's a close game here in Houston. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent, Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back over to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Sinks the three-pointer. Laravia's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Tate. Outside Durant. Here's Smith. Back to KD. Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Houston moving it around. Out to Smith. Back to KD. And there's the whistle. It's the legal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Lakers trailed by 3. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
So, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. To the paint. And he lays it straight in. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's James missing. Here's Houston now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And stolen by James. Pass to Hachimura. Over Finney Smith. for the tie. And it's James missing. Houston leading by 3. Kobe for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Kogi's got 5 points so far. LeBron outside. Tate with the rebound. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The wide open look here for Holiday. His 3-pointers off the mark. From the arc. Outside for Smart. Pass to Vincent. In the corner, it's James. 4 on the shot clock. And shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 9.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Outside Holiday. Pass to Okogie. Stolen by Reeves. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Back to Reeves. Durant with the steal. On the wing. Again, the Rockets score. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Back to Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Outside, KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Back to LeBron. Laravia with the screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Durant. It's tipped. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Here's Şengün. Move. Oh, down it goes. And down goes the layup.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Doncic. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shoots the 3. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
KD looking around. Here's Smith. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move. Doncic fires.
LeBron outside. Launches it. Knocks down the three.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Stolen by Reeves. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. James with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Reeves. 6 to shoot. Doncic. He's off from 3.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
A three-pointer. Good.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
And get the 3. Then burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fires the 3. There's the triple from Durant.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I